Hi guys, this is a roundup video of what's new in Garage Hive April 2019. In this short video I'm going to run through all the changes in the system and show them to you. So the first change we made is related to the Service Advisors Role Center. So previously the estimates had just one tile. Now we have two. One is called Estimates Awaiting Action and the other one is Awaiting Authorization. So both tiles are working based on the field you already know in the estimates called estimate status. So from here, and if there is a completed estimate, it isn't shown in the role center. While we speak about estimates, so another thing we've added is a ability to authorize individual lines, similarly to how you do this in VHCs. And you now are able to copy them to a job sheet. So let me quickly show you. If you open an estimate and go to the lines, so in the lines we also have a box called Customer Authorized, and let's say if you select this line, you can then click here, copy authorized lines to a job sheet, and select the job sheet to which you want to copy them to. Another change we've made is in the heading section of the document we have a box called description. So it is working similarly to work description field in the job sheets, but we didn't want to call it a work description because it's meant to be used for a slightly different reason. So in here you can add multiple lines. By the way, if you use certain browsers do support spell checking here. Also, you can use text templates. However, when you create a text template, please make sure you have selected this document description type, so it works here. And also, when you print it, the text you enter there is displayed here in a special section called document description. Well, we called it a document description, not just description, just to not to confuse with the lines. Okay. So very similarly, if we go to VHCs, vehicle health checks, so we have a similar field called description here as well. And again, you can add lines here, some text here, and then you can also print, and it will also appear on the printout. So let me just add something. Line 1, line 2. Yeah, by the way, you see the spell check is highlighting errors. Print. And this is a VHC printout, and I have those two lines printed here. And obviously, if there are no lines, the section isn't displayed at all. Okay, next thing, if we go to job sheets. Okay, here's one job sheet. So you all know that from a job sheet you can access to a vehicle inspection that's related to this particular job, but we've been asked to add a possibility to access previous vehicle inspections. So you can now do this by clicking related, and here previous vehicle inspections, and then you get all of the inspections of this vehicle, and you can open it up and just look up some information you want. While we are in the job sheet, so a few more things. So we added two more tick boxes. Well, now they are like sliders. So one is called courtesy vehicle required, another one is called collection and delivery. Works very simple, so you can mark it here. This is available as a column in the list of job sheets as well, and which is very nice. You can also display this on the allocations in the service schedule, using even emojis if you want to. Another cool feature we've added is the ability to categorize comments. So basically here, when I am in the comment section of a job sheet, so I have here, well, the already known fields, but now there's a type code field. In this example, it has even emojis. So basically, you can say that this is a comment related to customers, communication to the customer. This is something very important. This is related to parts. Obviously, these types you can set up as you want. This is the setup. It's not hard-coded by the system. And what is important, you've been asked an ability to hide certain type of comments from the service technician, just not to confuse the person with too much of information. So how do you do this? So when you are in the list of types of comments, you click full list, and then there's a tick called Office Only. And Office Only means it's seen by the office, by the advisor, not by the technician. So if I, let's say, create a comment parts. So for example, I don't want to show anything related to parts to the technician. Then next time I use this code, this line will be hidden from the technician on the device. So which is very handy, especially for those who use comments extensively. Another very nice feature is a marketing channel. Basically now you can classify where did the customer come from. And again, here's a drop-down list where you can have your preferred coding. So let's say I have here a code called Google. So if it was found through the Google or recommended by a friend, well, you could have more here. But what is important is once you check, let's say, friend, the system suggests you to update this value in the customer card as well. So next time the customer comes, so if it's a repeat customer, you don't have to ask this question again. So and if you say yes and you create another job sheet for this customer, for Alex, then it will be automatically registered as recommended by a friend. Very straightforward, nothing complicated, but very efficient. Another thing is, so when you search items here in the lines and you add, let's say, you type text. So you can type anything. You can add a code, as you know, like a number of the part you can enter here. So 1, 2, 3, and it searches all that contains this 1, 2, 3. You can start typing brake, and it will show you everything related to brakes. But now we have added another column here, which is also searchable, called search description. And basically, it can, by default, it is the same as the description of the item, but it can be also something different. The search description is available as a field in the item card, where you can add additional description, additional specific code or description, something, anything, which will be also used in searching the part. So for some customers this might be very relevant. Another thing is what we added is access to historic vehicle pictures from easy clocking for the technicians. So how does this work? So it's very straightforward. So here is my mobile device, a simulated mobile device. If I open a job sheet and I'll just pick something, I'll pick this one, right? And here, if you press 3 dots and scroll to the bottom, under the history section, you have here pictures vehicle. So basically all the vehicle pictures are accessible from here. And also, while we are here, you can also see previous vehicle inspections from this part of the system as well, which is very handy. Another thing is in the easy clocking version of the job sheet is the ability to create vehicle inspections. So basically you can click 3 dots and here you can access existing vehicle inspections, and also you can create an inspection from here, and you can create multiple ones. So it's not just one inspection per job sheet, there can be more than one if you want. So it's very, very simple. Another thing is related to the vehicle list. When you are in the vehicle list, We've been asked to add more fields accessible in the list. So if we open the choose columns page, so we see here now accessible next service date, and also a bunch of customer related fields like customer phone number, mobile phone number, email, address, postcode, etc. So basically these fields are now easily accessible, but bear in mind that these customer related fields are calculated fields. So if you are in a large vehicle list and you decide to filter by these fields or search, please remember that this might work slower than searching by normal fields. So it's not meant to be used on a daily basis. It's more for a data extraction or occasionally, or maybe once a week, once a month. If you require to have more intensive working with these fields, then just let me know. We'll see what we can how we can improve this. And the last but not least is in April we released a major update to Power BI reports. There is a separate video where Alex talks about this, and just to remind you that what's in there. So basically now there is ability to record standard events such as break times and non-working time. More reports made mobile friendly, which is very important. New efficiency reports are available in this. So actually, if you look at the list of reports here, it's massive. What else? Detailed item reports are available, detailed labor category reports, VHT reports, inspection rate, upsell rate. So lots of things related to this. Working process and future booking reports as well. Customer heat maps, top customer reports, and last but not least, vehicle make and model analysis reports. So a lot of good stuff, and hope you find it relevant. There will be a link to the separate video in the description. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this useful. Cheers.